Welcome to Generation GPS, your go to guide for navigating life's twists, turns, and total detours. My name is LaDonna Green, and joining me today is my co host and sister, Tamika Green.
Hello.
Today, we're going to be tackling a topic that's hitting way too many people way too hard right now, and that's sudden job loss. Whether you've worked in the federal government, public sector, private industry for 5 years, all the way up to 25 and close to retirement, we're seeing people let go with no warning, no severance, no benefits, and no real plan from the organizations that call you a family member or a team member. We know the feeling: shock, fear, anger, shame, confusion, and that overwhelming sense of, what do I do now? That's why we created this episode, to help you not only survive this moment, but come out stronger and more grounded than ever before.
Now, before we jump into some tips and resources that you can use, let's get a better understanding of the current landscape of what's really going on out here. Now, let's recognize the widespread nature of job loss. As of March 2025, the U.S. unemployment rate stands at 4.2%, equating to approximately 7.1 million individuals without work. Now, notably, 21.3% of these individuals have been unemployed for 27 weeks or more, highlighting the challenges of long-term employment. So you're not alone. Now, let's understand the emotional impact of job loss. Job loss isn't just a financial setback, it's an emotional upheaval. A Pew Research Center survey recently found that nearly half of unemployed adults feel pessimistic about finding a job. It's really essential to recognize and address these feelings as part of the recovery process.
So, the next part we're going to talk about is, oh my goodness, I've gotten this email, I've gotten this call, I've scanned my badge, and I don't have a job anymore. So, one of the first things that you should do is file for unemployment benefits promptly. Regardless of your employment sector, apply for unemployment benefits as soon as possible. Even with a severance package, you may actually be eligible for support that can provide temporary financial relief. You're going to also want to review available assistance programs. Sometimes they're broken up between federal or private sector, but we're going to talk about the federal employees first. Explore programs like Career Transition Assistance Program. It's also known as CTAP, for potential placement. Now, if you are in the public sector, investigate state-specific assistance programs that may offer job placement services or financial aid. So I'm going to use California as an example. CalJobs is a resource you can use for job searches, resume tools, and career development. In New York Career Center provides free career counseling, job searches, job search support, and training. I live in North Carolina, and NC Works Career Center is actually a really good program. It helps you with job search tools, training. And for me, when I have had to use it in the past, it was not only like the website and the resources allowed you to look for jobs, they allowed you to possibly get connected to certain programs through previous employment, but it also lets you do school placement. I actually got my paralegal certification through that. It's a process, just like with anything, just like with you filing for your unemployment benefits, but it was well worth it. It took me about, I'm sure it might be different in time now, but about 2 months after going through some interview processes, filling out some paperwork, I was able to get my paralegal certificate completely for free. So get yourself familiar, make any phone calls that you need in order to get you set up with those resources.
Now, let's talk about the financial aspect of job loss. One tip is definitely to make sure that you're prioritizing your essential expenses. Make sure you focus on maintaining housing, utility, food, and healthcare. Create a budget that reflects your current financial situation and seek community resources if necessary. Now, there's a couple of free budget tools that you can use. One of them is called You Need a Budget, which teaches essential budgeting and how to give every dollar a job. There's another great tool that helps you manage unpredictable income from a company called Mobility Capital Finance, or MoCaFi, which is a Black-owned financial platform that focuses on serving historically underserved community. Now, MoCaFi offers budgeting tools, credit building, and access to banking services. Another thing that you should do is explore your healthcare options. If you lost employer-sponsored health insurance, consider alternatives like COBRA, state healthcare exchanges, or Medicaid, depending on your eligibility.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is a lot more important than people think. Making sure that you are taking care of your mental well-being. One thing that you can do is seek support networks. Connect with support groups, whether in person or online, to share experiences and coping strategies. Talk to others in similar situations can provide comfort and practical advice. It's sort of like the idea of each one teach one. So you can share that information and be helpful to one another. Maintaining a routine is very important. It's a good idea to establish a daily schedule that includes job searching, skills development, and definitely self-care activities. A structured routine can provide a sense of normalcy and purpose.
Now let's talk about preparing for your next opportunity, because it may not feel like it now, but you will find another job. So definitely update your resume and online profiles. Make sure you're highlighting your transferable skills and experiences that are relevant across various industries. Tailor your resume to each job application to increase your chances of success. And also consider upskilling. Use this time to acquire new skills or certifications that enhance your employability. Many online platforms offer free or low-cost courses in various fields. I've been out of work since July of 2024, so I understand what it is right now to really be focused on trying to sell yourself out in a very tight and competitive job market. I'm currently looking at learning as much as I can about AI and going to be taking some free online courses from Google and other free resources. Coursera, edX also offers some courses as well. So if there's areas of opportunity that are of interest to you, don't be afraid to enhancing your toolkit and giving yourself some new skills.
Yeah, something that's really important is giving yourself, practicing the amount of grace that you need in order to say, maybe I don't know the next thing I want to do, but I'm willing to explore it. And if you can put everything we've talked about into practice, even if it's one bit at a time, that will put you in a mental space. It'll put you in a more productive space to allow you to make the transition, because it is hard once you find out, oh my gosh, I don't have a job. You could have been somebody who worked for the federal government or a private sector job for 15 years. You had just gotten a promotion, and the next thing you know, you're unemployed for the first time in your life. So we want to make sure that you all have a list of items and things that you can lean on. We hope this episode reminded you that you are not broken. You are in transition. And even though the system may not have protected you, you still have power to regroup, to redefine, and to rise. Like I said before, we did put some resources together. So we have a resource toolkit that you all can use. If you found anything that we've said helpful, if you're interested in exploring more, share it with someone else who's navigating this road. And don't forget to subscribe, click like when you can. And in our upcoming episodes, we're going to actually take some time to delve more into the mental wellness part of it. Job searches, losing your job, having to make life changes can be taxing. It can be exciting as well once you start to take the time to develop different skills and meet new people and have new opportunities. But we want to make sure you feel supported in that. So thank you for listening today. Don't forget, you've got this. You might be overwhelmed, but it won't always be like that. This is Generation GPS, helping navigate life. This is Generation GPS, helping you navigate the turns life never warned you about. I'm your host, co-host, LaDonna Green.
And I'm Tamika Green. Again. And I'm Tamika Green.
See you on the other side.